All right, let's do that again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the 𝗟𝗲𝗱𝗁𝗶𝗽, your host with the most. You're on the frequency of abundance. Now that the technical issues are done and we've got microphone checker, I want to make sure that you're here, you're happy, and you know that today is going to be an incredible episode. We are on leadership in relationships. Before you lead teams, clients, or communities, how do you lead at home? Your energy sets the tone in every relationship. So whether it's your partner, your friends, family, your presence, your boundaries, your alignment, they're going to ripple outward. Today we dive into the magnetic relationship that leadership has, and that starts in the most personal places. If you've been with us all week, thank you. We are finishing up week 2, rounding the bend about halfway through season 6. Now, we started with Motivational Monday, communities that move with you. Then we had Triumphant Tuesday, leadership in relationships. That's today. Excitement. Tomorrow's coming up, Winning Wednesday. A little Greek mountain tea for the voice. Resilient routines of magnetic leaders. That's Winning Wednesday. Driving Thursday, we're looking at frequency-led strategy. Fearless Friday ends up the week, 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday. Scaling without sacrificing. On the weekends, pop in at 3. Give yourself a midday, mid-weekend reset. And I'll see you for Successful Saturday. Be the lighthouse. And we end this week on Sunday, Soaring Sunday with Living Your Vision Daily. So I'm so excited to have you here. I am thrilled. We're going to put some contact information in the chat. There you go. We've got some ticker tape action happening. All the production values, isn't that fun? Now, if you need to get a hold of us, you know where to find us. This is Frequency of Abundance. We have a wonderful free group over on LinkedIn, and that's where you can find us anytime you like. So just type the Frequency of Abundance, click groups, you're there. You're with us. And if you wanted to get more involved, if you wanted to come and play, we also have a couple ways to play, and I'll get into some of those later on today. Now, here we are, and I wanted to try really to pull the curtain back. Not on the boardrooms, not on public speaking, but on bedrooms, on living rooms, and on dining tables. Today, we're going to start with the mirror principle. So your personal relationships reflect your leadership frequency. A nugget wisdom might be that you attract what you embody. If your ability to hold space for others, it's always going to start with how you have the ability to treat yourself. You treat yourself like crap, how are you going to have any space to help others? That doesn't make sense. You treat yourself wonderfully, somehow you have enough abundance that you can even be considerate and thoughtful of others? Oh, wow, imagine. That's exactly how it works. So look at leadership in love requires awareness, not authority. And maybe an actionable exercise would be, say you want to do an energy audit at home. Well, I'm so sorry. If you wanted to do an energy audit at home, journal these prompts. How do I show up when I walk into the room with my partner or my kids? How do I show up? What energy do I bring to conflict or chaos? Where do I avoid presence or deflect responsibility? Take a look and be aware of where the areas in your life that you're leaking that emotional energy. That's where you're going to be able to find that energy audit at home and plug up some of those gaps. Because if they're there, they're happening everywhere. That's for sure. So if you wanted to take a look and if you wanted to see some places that you could play and some areas that make some sense for you, let's take a look at section 2. So first we start with where the audit is and where the energy is needed. Now let's take a look at setting boundaries, our leadership. Let's make sure that you remember that they're setting loving boundaries. Loving boundaries create safe empowered spaces. It's quite magical. Wisdom nugget might be that boundaries are not walls. They're invitations for deeper trust. People respect clarity more than kindness without alignment. If you're clear, okay, I respect that. If you're kind, but it's out of alignment, that confuses me. People, especially leaders, they need to model the boundaries that you expect. So leadership means modeling the boundaries you expect. Personified. Let's practice with an energy-aligned boundary. Let's do a ritual. Stand tall. Close your eyes. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Hold. Keep breathing. Visualize a soft, energetic glow all around your body. Say out loud, this is where I end and others begin. I lead from love, not leakage. And you feel your energetic body around you. Now let's voice one healthy boundary to someone that you trust this week with a calm presence. I would like to just create a little bit of a space for myself. And you can go about it so calmly, so lovingly, that you won't hurt anyone's feelings, you won't make anyone feel bad. And it'll be a blessing so that they can truly understand where you're coming from. Now, if we're looking at emotional regulation equals relational power, that's our next segment. And I'm interested to see, if you're paying attention, if you're picking up what we're putting down, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a share. I also want you to know we have a wonderful new program as well. It's called The Voices That Lead. And that one is a proper podcast. I don't be chappity chap for the next hour. I interview the most incredible people and we put them through the most interesting filter so that every guest has to be seen through how do you serve and inspire those that you lead? That's the first question. Second question is what do you believe your legacy is? And the third question is if you had just one way to help somebody else become limitless, what would that be? When you answer all three questions, you are absolutely somebody that I'd like to have on the show. So I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to pop in and I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. If it resonates, reach out to me. I'd love to have some fun.
Wonder what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office. It's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with 𝗟𝗲𝗱𝗁𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗂𝒑, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up. It's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, legacy, limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
That's a cool invitation. I want you to know that you've got a place to come play. So that was Voices That Lead. And it's been picking up quite nicely, as I believe we're about to get on TV, ladies and gentlemen. So the area of influence and the magnitude that you will bring can only multiply out. Now, if we're going to take some time and look at emotional regulation equals relational power, you can't lead others through chaos if you are the chaos. So a wisdom nugget might be that your nervous system teaches others how to respond. You match energy, right? So the other person decides how you're going to act. Instead of you regulating your own emotional spikes and using that as a magnetic superpower, look at reactivity It's contagious. You start reacting, people start freaking out, everyone around you starts reacting, everyone starts freaking out, mob mentality, things go crazy. But the flip side of that is calm leadership. That's also contagious. A beautiful air of calm, serenity, clarity, focus. That does the opposite and relaxes people. So reactivity is contagious, but so is calm leadership. And I want you to think about, if you're calm enough to lead, you're already calm inside. And then you can come, and calmness comes out of you for others. If you're freaking out inside, that calmness won't come out, and you can't pretend. No one will believe you. A practice might be, and we look at something like a pause lead protocol. When the tension rises, pause. Full 6 seconds. That's 6 seconds. Inhale through the nose, 4 counts. Exhale through the mouth, 8. Ask yourself silently, what energy does this moment need from me? And respond intentionally, not automatically, intentionally. Give yourself that space, give yourself that beautiful time. Give yourself the presence that you need to get you through those areas. There's going to be nothing but you. And you got to be pretty comfy with you. So feel that vibe. Connect to yourself. Look at this next section 4, with micro movements of leadership. And look at that there's certain moments that are magical. And then there's even micro moments. It's the little things that build the legacy. So a nugget might be, true leadership is how you listen when someone is anxious. Does it make you anxious? Do you get freaked out? Do you want to leave? Are you sympathetic and you have to share their feeling? Or are you empathetic and you understand and can relate, but then you stay calm, and then that helps their anxiety? True leadership is how you listen when someone's anxious. It's the eye contact. It's the softness. It's the attentiveness and silence. Leadership in relationships is built in everyday positions. It's not the grand gestures. So look at a next step challenge might be, for the next 3 days, choose one person per day and be 100% present for 10 minutes. No phone, no multitasking. Just fully see and hear them. I think they will be blown away when they're entirely surrounded by your magic and your power. I think they'll be blown away when they see what you do and how you do it, and when they just feel confident in your space that you created for them. It's magical. And the relationships deepen because there's an area of trust because you created that safe space. That's the power of where you get to come from. So just fully see and hear them. Be present for 10 minutes, no phone, no multitasking. And for the next 3 days, just choose one person a day. This is where I want you to come from, and know that there's places here for you. There's space here for you. There's more than enough support here for you. There is an incredible, incredible place where we have the most amazing peak performers in the world come and gather and join us and have some fun in the sun. And we do that on a personal momentum retreat. There are evergreen retreats that we have for personal wellness, where wonderful people have given us their video and their livelihood and their work and their lives work. And we have that available for you on demand whenever you want. And there's no cost to any of this stuff. This is all complimentary to you because the incredible Allura Creative Agency, the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world, sponsors this. And so we'll take a minute, we'll hear from our sponsor, and I want you to think about if this is something that can shine a light on you and the work that you do. If you're hunting C-suite in Wales, they blow a dog whistle like nobody else. As a public relations house, they work with your brand. Visibility, credibility, a wider target audience, that global presence. Let's
I'm
take a
sure
look.
you've heard the news. There's a game-changing PR house in town. At 𝗟𝗲𝗱𝗁𝗶𝗽𝗀 Creative Agency, we specialize in bringing visionaries together. As the first and only not-for-profit public relations house, we offer exclusive, invitation-only events tailored for C-suite leaders, executives, professionals, and founders. Imagine this, you co-hosting an event alongside top industry leaders, seamlessly connecting with your ideal clients. Our done-for-you approach means we handle everything, from getting butts in seats to your co-host, personally introducing you and your unique offer. Founded during the global lockdown, 𝗟𝗲𝗱𝗁𝗶𝗽 was born out of a commitment to empower coaches, healers, and experts. Today, we continue that mission by providing a platform for you to shine and expand your influence. Join our exclusive community and experience the power of authentic connection. Discover how 𝗟𝗲𝗱𝗁𝗶𝗽 Creative Agency can elevate your brand and help you unlock your full potential. Curious? Book a time to speak with us today and step into a world of endless opportunities. 𝗟𝗲𝗱𝗁𝗶𝗽 Creative Agency, elevating brands and inspiring leaders. Won't you join us today?
There you go. You've got invitations, ladies and gentlemen. You can come play with me. You can come play with us. You can sit back and binge watch 6 seasons of Frequency of Abundance. You can step up and join us as a leader on Voices That Lead. So much fun in the sun. And today, on leadership and relationships, let's go through the rest and get you to that proper state so you can get cracking on your day. This segment, I believe we're on segment 5, we're talking about repair is more important than perfection. We're looking at magnetic leadership doesn't mean flawless, it means resilient. So some wisdom might be, you will mess up, but how quickly you own it is the leadership. Vulnerability is an amplifier of trust. I hear you. I didn't mean to do that. Let's talk. That's a power move. So an action item might be to think of one misstep or tension from the past 2 weeks. Reach out, name it, open the door to repair. Give yourself that chance to heal. Give yourself that chance to go into there and help. What a difference that would be. Now, let's look at a couple thoughts. These are like your final thoughts. I believe that presence is leadership, that the most magnetic leaders aren't always the loudest. They're most present. And in your most intimate relationships, it's not about commanding attention. It's about offering presence so deeply that others feel safe to unfold. That when you lead with presence, you don't need to push. Your energy invites others to rise. I want you to feel that and to feel that you've been risen up and that you've come from a place that, my goodness, I was here and now I'm there. I was down, but now I'm up. And that is a beautiful way to play. I want you to look at your relationships or practice grounds. Before you take the stage, you lead at the table. Before the team meeting, there's a morning coffee moment with your partner. Every glance, every word, every triggered silence is a rehearsal. The way you lead when no one's watching, that's who you really are. And how you do anything is how you do everything. So where are you shining up? Where are you showing up? Where are you coming through? If you're not, then where are you missing? Where's the hole? Why do you feel that you're less than you could be or should be? You can't be a mashed potato. You know you're a French fry. You know you've got fingerprints that nobody else has ever had and never will. So where are you going to be uniquely you? You know that this is your life, this is your movie, and you're the star in your own life movie. You have to be. It's your life. It's your movie. So as the star of your own life movie, what's going on in your movie life right now? Is the hero in a good place, a bad place, on his way up, on his way down? What's going on? What's going on in your life movie right now? And look at the people around you, the support mechanisms, because when you lead in your relationships, you lead in life. So look at where you're coming from on both sides. That's where the power will be. When you come from a place of absolute authority, you lead like a lighthouse, not a tugboat. You don't have to drag people to clarity. You shine. You stay grounded in your values. You become a beacon. That's the kind of leadership that transforms relationships. It's not by force, but by frequency. Your job isn't to fix people. It's to love with boundaries, lead with consistency, and to live in alignment. It's really where you need to play. If you're not living in alignment, you're missing out on the connection. You're not grounded to us and here. You're not connected to source and there. And if you're not here and you're not there, where the heck are you? So come on back, reconnect, make sure that you are in perfect alignment. That is what we're here for. Now, if today's episode sparked an episode within you, something for you, take it into action. Reach out to me. I'd love to be a part of your world. DM me on one relationship you're ready to lead with more alignment. And share this with someone who's doing that inner work for themselves right now. Let them show up better for the people that they love. We all have so many people around us that we need to support and to give and to have just the feeling that there is so much more. And I want to be there with you and for that. And when they go, oh my goodness, thank you. That's so touching and so personal. That's how you lead in your relationships. The energy that you bring is the relationship. So leadership in relationships isn't about being right. It's about being real. It's not about control. It's about connection. Every relationship in your life is a living reflection of your energy, your habits, your presence. When you walk into a room, you're not just bringing your words. You're bringing your frequency. You lead through the tone you set, the safety you offer, and the integrity you embody. The truth is, no strategy matters if your energy is off. It won't work. As an elite energy coach for 30 years, I play at the intersection of time and energy. Can't get more time, but you can get more energy. And if you had all the time in the world and no energy, what's the point? Can't do anything. So knowing that there's an off, that's how the truth and the strategy doesn't matter if your energy's off. The people closest to you don't care about your titles. They care about how they feel when they're with you. So let your leadership begin, not with a plan, but with a breath. A pause. A presence. That's where magnetic connection lives. And that's where real relationships begin. Not on stages or screens, but in the sacred, ordinary moments where love meets intention. And so I want to thank you for being here with us for Leaderships and Relationships. I want to remind you that we've got some fun in the sun this week. As we're going through second week on season 6, we're looking at Motivational Mondays. That was yesterday on Communities That Move. We're looking at Triumphant Tuesday. That is today's Leadership and Relationships. Tomorrow's Winning Wednesday, Resilient Routines of Magnetic Leaders. Driving Thursday, Frequency-Led Strategy. Fearless Friday, Scaling Without Sacrificing. And that takes care of Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. On the weekends, pop in at 3. Midday, mid-weekend reset. Successful Saturday will be the Lighthouse. And Soaring Sunday ends this week on Living Your Vision Daily. It's been an absolute pleasure. I am thrilled to have been with you. And I know that if you're all around the world, because I'm getting so much love from so many people that I don't always get a like or a comment or a share in the chat, and that's fine. You can stay a little reserved. When you want to magnetically amplify and lead and come on out, I will be here for you with bells on. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. I will be here for tomorrow, and I will be so thrilled if you could come back and join us. It's going to be exciting. Bring a friend. Share with somebody that you think we might be able to help. Thank you. And remember,